Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Road to Glory episode. I hope you guys are ready just as much as I am. There was no upload yesterday because of V-Day. If you like a lady, you know what I mean, you appreciate her and all that good shit, you know, just spend the day with her. But, uh, yeah, I think I'm ready to commentate over our last few games that we had. There's 4 games, just like every other episode. There is 3 wins and 1 loss in that range of games, and you'll see which one. And it's obviously AIDS. You know what I mean? There's nothing else. It's always EA AIDS that make me lose. So, without wasting anybody's time, I say let's just get into the game. Okay, so far, just to let you guys know, I got a completely new team, and as you can see right there, this is what our setup is looking like. Okay, so we just had to add another contract to this French manager. I literally have no idea who the hell this man is. It's just, I just needed a French manager, slap the Serie A league consumable on him. But yeah, hold on, let me back this up real quick. This is what our team is looking like. So up top, obviously we had to get Mbappe into this goddamn team. He looks like a golden boy, golden child up there. Look at him, he's shining. His forehead shining, that perfect lineup. I know his hairline is crazy messed up, but it's all right. I chose Ousmane Dembele as my left wing because pace, only pace. He was garbage last year for Barcelona. I mean, I think he was injured as well, which kind of sucks. But I put him as left wing just because look how nice he looks. He pairs up with Fekir right there as a center mid. Gives Fekir a 10 chem just with that green link. Then I have Tawin, who was actually not that bad of a right wing. He's just slow as shit. I really just, I don't know, like, what kind of person I can replace him with. There's Alessandrini that I can get, but his card's, like, well over 100k, so I have no idea if I can even get to that point or if I want to save up just for another right wing. Unless I figure out a way to put in another right wing. I have no idea how I could do that, but, you know, it all revolves around Mbappe. If I figure out, if there's a new, you know, inform or something, that'd be great. But, Fekir, I got him at center mid, and everybody else. Oh, and also, I got rid of Nkulu, and I got Romagnoli just because he gives Tonali that 10 chem, and I need Tonali. I need as a center defensive mid, 77 rated youngster. I need him at full chem. And who else did I get rid of? And I got rid of Paul Costa just because I couldn't keep him in the goal. He just kept making awful mistakes, and so I got Buffon. Why not? Legendary. He's like 50,000 years old and he still does a crazy ass job for Juventus, so I thought maybe he'd do well for me as well. So let's get into our first game here. Yes, quite so. I forget who I came up against. I literally edited this like an hour ago, but yeah, this was as you would yeah, in other words, it was rapage again. I mean, it's sad to say, but you know, first off, he gets a first goal, which is like, hey, that's, you know, that's fine. You know, Rodrigo comes in down the middle right there, gets his left foot off, side net. That's a good goal for him. You know, that's completely fine. And here he comes again. I intercept the ball from him real quick. I think I do, or I just, what the hell even happens? I completely forget. Oh yeah, that was his shot that he had, completely missed. I mean, he didn't completely miss. It just hit the post, like nearly went in, which was lucky as hell for me. So I kick it off right off the bat. There's no cutscenes here, but ladies and gentlemen, Tonali passes down to Fekir. Fekir passes to Dembele, down up to Mbappe. He's going in, does a little trick right here, and then I get fouled. Beautiful, right there. There's no dive. That was a clean, awful tackle on my guy Mbappe. So that's what we get. We got a nice little penalty. Thank you, Jesus. Mbappe, got to give it to him. In the same spot that I got scored on the other day, I shot it in and I got lucky as hell. He went left, so that's a little OP spot right there to score a penalty, which is absolutely beautiful. So we love to see that. All right, halftime comes. It's 1-1. The whole damn game, it was just boring as hell. I mean, trying to get past this guy's defense was just awful. So I take it off of Adama Traore's feet right there. Okay, Fekir has it, passes up to Dembele, back to Fekir, back to Dembele. He cuts back. I thought I could have passed it right to Mbappe right there, but it's all right. Fekir gets it back up to Mbappe, over the top, right to Rabiot. Rabiot slots it right into the fucking goal. I mean, that was I mean, it was an okay goal, but it wasn't what I wanted. I wanted a spectacular goal. Either way, Thauvin right there on the side, pass to Rabiot, over the top to Mbappe. Mbappe's messing around with the ball. I have no idea what the hell he's even doing. Messes it up, loses possession, tries to go in, fakes the goalie out a little bit, tries that little shot right there, doesn't make it, but Dembele's right there to clean up the mess. He's right there in that aisle. Clean up on aisle ass right there. Clean that shit up, boy. So there you go. That's our third goal of the game. So now we're practically in the lead, baby. All right, we were losing in the first half, tied it back up, and look at us. Look where we're at now. Look where we're at now. So, okay, if Fekir passes up to Mbappe, back to Rabiot, over the top to Mbappe, and look at this little chip, that little cheeky chip just to get to the goalie. Over the top, you can't beat that kind of goal. Those are those easy goals where you kind of just turn away to the other side and let it go in. All right, so Perez steals it, back to Romagnoli, back to Rabiot, up to Tonali, that youngster boy, up to Fekir, up to Dembele, down to Mbappe. You see Dembele running, but who gives a goddamn crap? Up here, Mbappe misses his chance. Rabiot's there to clean up the mess again. Off the post and goes in. So that was another beautiful goal. As you can see, I'm apologizing. I'm a humble man. All right, I don't like to rape these kids that bad, but you got to apologize to these kids, you know, once in a while. All right, so here we go again. Down to Rabiot, up to Mbappe. Mbappe with that fake shot. I mean, that's going in every day. You just have to look the other way and just go back to the half. Go back to your half and realize, oh, that's going to be a goal right there. So that's, again, a hat trick on his first game. Maybe I was feeding him the ball a little bit too much, but hey, man, I got Mbappe. I got to, like, test this guy out. Over the top again to Mbappe, trips it again, and one, and the goal goes in. Now, the game, it didn't end 7-1. I mean, the game itself was just, it was so boring. And when you're winning this much, it's not even fun anymore. It's kind of just like, you should have quit, like, forever ago. Saved me my time. I got more valuable things. Look, I'm so bored here. I was not even defending. He gets that little goal off. I couldn't give two shits, whatever, if he scored 3 more goals. The game ended 7-2, which is just disastrous. First off, he was a foot founder as well, which actually boggles my mind that I beat a foot founder 7-2 with my team. Either way, we're on to the next games here. And we get boosted up into Division 5. Their skill rating goes up a little bit. And I think we make it into rank 4 for the packs, like the rewards, I think. Or no, we got into rank 4. Which is beautiful. We love to see that right off the beginning of the week. Okay. And I think I noticed that I had some objectives completed. So we go and check out some objectives that we had. And I noticed that I got this youngster. I know that little Rainier kid from Borussia. I picked him up real quick. Just got him. Didn't really do too much with that. And also from our season progress, we got some packs as well. I sold that Brazilian from Wolfsburg for like 1600k or 1600 coins, which was pretty decent. So I think we got a premium gold pack and a 75 plus rated player pack. So in our premium gold pack, we got absolute dog shit. It was just nothing. It was awful. I mean, Vecino's not bad. I mean, in real life, he's not that bad. But in this pack, we got a little lucky. I mean, I did not expect this at all. But for a 75 plus, I'm assuming I would have gotten just like any random common player. But we got a board, an actual inform, which was pretty fucking dope. If you look at, I mean, Angelino is not that, that great of a player, but having an 83 rated inform in your club is not bad at all. I can use it for an SBC. I can throw him in as a sub for like at a cam position or something. But oh yeah, and I was pretty hungry for some more luck and for some more packs. So I did an SBC to get a prime players pack, which is a 45k pack. I spent 3k just buying players for it and used up some players that I had in my club. So hey, 3k for, or 4k for, or it was 3 or 4k for a 45k pack. I mean, you gotta take that kind of stuff. And we get pretty lucky, boys. We get pretty lucky in this pack, to be honest with you. So we ended up getting an English striker. The first thing that popped up in my mind was definitely Harry Kane. I would have definitely taken that higher rated player, but Jamie Vardy as well is a beautiful player to have on your fucking team. Fast, agile, good at shooting. I mean, he looks like a crackhead kid, like, that crackhead kid that you have like from the old Vines. Yeah, that's definitely him. But the rest of the people that I had that I packed, that's just Garbaggio going into SBCs. So we're on to our next game here. So let me see who we come up against. Yeah, this guy was pretty, I mean, the first thing I noticed that was like pretty wild was that he had a futchamps defender in the back. He had Langley, so that was a little scary. So off the bat, Fekir has the ball down to Dembele, down to Mbappe again. Mbappe passes to Fekir. This beautiful left shot right there in a side net. That was awesome. I didn't even know Fekir can shoot that kind of stuff. I mean, beautiful. Keep him in the midfield. I mean, I really like Fekir. He's a little small. I like taller midfielders, but small is not bad this year, I don't think. You can have small players nowadays, and you can do anything you want. Thauveen's running down the side. He cuts in a little bit right there, messes up. I should have done it. That's why I need a faster right wing. Thauveen is just doesn't cut it right enough. Mbappe has the ball down to Fekir, up to Mbappe. Perfect setup for him just to shoot that. And that makes it 2-0 at the 17th minute. Easy goals every single god. And eventually we go into halftime because basically nothing happened during the whole game. And then second half of the game, absolutely nothing as well. That was one of the most boring games I probably played. It was hard getting past the guy's defense. You know, not a good team. Just because, I mean, he had a great team, but I just could not get past that defense at all. So those are the stats at halftime. And after the game, we are getting close to that futchamps qualifications, though, I'll be honest with you. And our opponent's skill rating, way better than mine, had 1100 compared to my 1068, but I was probably on the same level as him. So we get boosted up right there for our division rivals rewards. And we go into our next game. Also, I put Jamie Vardy right there on the bench, as you can see. That cheeky little boy. I mean, I might use him as another right wing just because Thauveen never really does it for me. So we go into our next game. I'm pretty sure this is a game I probably had trouble with, only because, I mean, look at the team. For Christ's sakes, just look at the guy's team. So Dybala at the top with Martial. All right, that's just pace 100%. You got Rashford and you got Madison in the midfield right there on the left side. Then you got Roberto Carlos and Virgil van Dijk and Cannavaro. If you have Virgil van Dijk in any team, just say goodbye for the day. You're not gonna. I mean, it's gonna be the hardest time for anybody to score a damn goal when this guy's in the back. It's just unbeatable. I mean, the guy is just insane in the back, and can't really do too much when that kind of stuff happens, you know. So Rabiot, get it off. This is my first chance of the game that I messed up. I probably should have done it better. I should have. So you can see he's doing offside traps the whole damn time. Mbappe should have scored that. That's like easy goals every single day, but I couldn't score with Mbappe. Right here, I get off the ball. I mean, it's just, I think this is probably the worst part about FIFA 21 right now. I don't understand these corner headers. Look at that. How does no one save that? How does no one save that? I mean, we can go back and look at that again. It's just, I mean, how does this even happen? Really, how the hell does this even happen? He gets the ball off. Cannavaro is just sitting there and it's not even close to the goal. This is so far away. Buffon is close to the middle of the net. As you can see, shoots it in the left corner and just easily makes that. I mean, kudos to that guy. I mean, that's a beautiful header, but I mean, come on, dude. That's a straight 8s for me. I don't understand how no one can even save that. So I'm passing it around. As you can tell, dude, the guy was just sitting in the back. Like, his defense was insane, but wasn't as good as I thought. I could have easily scored another goal if I, tried hard enough. But I'm pretty sure I was stoned out of my mind when I was playing this game. So, I mean, not an excuse. Believe me, it's not an excuse. I'm more enhanced when I'm sober. So anyway, so right here's my second shot. I think this is my second chance, and I just missed it like awfully. And that was my last chance before halftime. That was the only chance I had, dude. Just that little tiny shot, and Mbappe just wasn't, it wasn't accurate enough. So we go into the halftime, and it's pretty dead in the middle right now. I mean, the guy is just, he's too good. He's too good. So this guy passes to Carlos, to Dybala. Then Dybala just passes it down to Ronaldo. He's sitting there pretty as hell. I get it out again, and I block it again. Falls to Roberto Carlos's feet. I mean, what am I going to do? What am I gonna do there? I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna even remotely try to do when his left foot is just there. I don't know. And this was the only other chance I had. That could have been one of the nicest goals I ever had all goddamn year. I want to see that again. This is insane to me. Popped it up to the top right here to Thauveen. Look at this little cross out to him. If I had that diving header go in, I would have whipped out my cock on camera for everyone to see, but not lucky enough, man. I'm not lucky enough for this goddamn game. And that's the end of the game. It came down to 2-1 for us. And unfortunately, we couldn't get that win. I mean, at the end of the day, the guy, I mean, what doesn't make sense to me is my Rabiot gets man of the match. I have no idea. The guy, he didn't do anything all game. I mean, he had crazy passes and whatnot, but that's really it. I mean, from just that, you can kind of assume what kind of game I was playing. That was probably one of the most boring games when your midfielder gets, when you lose a game, but your midfielder gets man of the match. It doesn't make any sense to me. For some reason, hey, you gotta toss it up to the gods, the FIFA gods. They had, they had their own fate. You just have to live their goddamn their fate. So, again, getting closer and closer to that Foot Champs qualification. My opponent's skill rating was dog water, but somehow he was better than me. Now went back down for our skill rating. It's alright. We'll get it back up there. And we're still in rank 4 for Division Rivals rewards. Rewards are coming out Thursday, so we gotta get that up, my guy. We gotta get that up. And what was it? Yeah, I got another premium gold pack just from season progress. And let me see. I completely forget if we even got anything in here. I think it was like Ruben Neves from. Yeah. We got Ruben Neves just from Watford. It's 82 rated 82 rated SBC player for me, essentially. Like, I'm just gonna throw him into an SBC. I'm never gonna use that guy ever in my life. So in Dembele, as you can tell, he got completely molested by Virgil van Dijk the last game, so I had to add a nice little injury card to him. And our fourth team that we come up against, as soon as I saw that little pussy right there in a right wing position, I knew he was gonna bring in somebody. I have no idea who. It could have been Ronaldo. It could have been, who knows? But as you can tell, he puts a sub in. You look in the top left corner, he puts an Iron Robin, dude. Out of all people, he puts in like this Glass Man. This man was nicknamed Glass Man because how many times he'd be injured. Anyway, after that substitution didn't do him any good. Dembele gets it from Mbappe. Dembele just doing some ridiculous skills right here. I pass it right back up to Rabiot, right back to Mbappe, and Mbappe scores that in the 4th minute. Hey, man. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, you know what I mean? Hey, here we go up again, up to Thauvin, back to Mbappe. Mbappe passes it back to Thauvin. Thauvin sees that little Rabiot sitting right there, passes it to Fekir. Fekir passes to Dembele, because Dembele is a little bullshit motherfucker. I don't know what was going on right there, but hey, we scored that. I don't know, the ball was bouncing in between his feet. I don't know what the hell that black magic was. We'll see what goes on. So I bully the hell out of De Bruyne right there. I steal the ball off of him. I pass it up to Dembele. Mbappe gets it. He sees Thauvin down there. Thauvin, what are you doing down there, man? Dembele's supposed to be there, baby. What are you doing? And I pass it right back to Mbappe. Mbappe tricks out a little few people, and then easy goal. I mean, it wasn't the craziest goal, but it's a good goal to me. So Rabiot gets it. Mbappe sets it up for him. He misses it. You need to score those kind of things, man, you know? But either way, Tonali, the youngster, steals it back. Dembele, I don't know what he's doing. Back to Tonali, back to Mbappe. Mbappe just slots it right in. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call enough. That was enough for my opponent. So he quit right there in under 30 minutes in the game. Thank you. He's a foot founder. My ass. That doesn't even matter, man. He's awful anyway. He's been playing since like what, FIFA 10 or FIFA 11 when the first Ultimate Team came out. I mean, just look at the stats, dude. I mean, you can see right there, 7 shots, 7 on target. The guy had 0 shots, 0 on me. At that point, you just got to quit the game, you know, like quit and save us all some time. All right, we all have busier things to attend to instead of just beating the hell out of these players, right? So we get ranked up a little bit more right there for division rewards, and also I did a few SBCs. There was just marquee matchups that I did, and the first 2 I completed just because I had the players and I could buy some. And from what I remember, I don't think I've really packed anything in these packs. I think these packs were just, like, honestly, just garbage. You know? Yeah. Stark. Looks like a youngster. I don't know. I feel like I remember seeing him, like, last year. But average pack, at best, average pack. So, nothing too special. Nothing really too much going on. Next pack, it's the same bullshit. Honestly, just, you know, you can see that it's just, you'll see right here. I mean, Bruma, back in the day, was an absolute OG, but for the game right now, he's not meant for it. You know what I mean? He's 76 rated. The only thing that's on him is that pace and dribbling. But again, garbage pack. And I eventually I was still hungry for some packs. Okay, so I just did the third SBC that was for the marquee matchups, and that was just a small rare gold players pack. Nothing special. It's just, you know, basically a 25k pack. It's half of a 5k pack or 50k pack. But we get a not a walkout, but we get a board, and you should automatically know who the hell that is once you see that flag. Once you see Lipseek pop up, it's Gulashi. I mean, I'll take an 85 rated goalkeeper any day. So, and I listed him immediately just because, you know, it was only right. So, you know, thank you guys for tuning in and watching this week's episode again. So, I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and be on the lookout for more episodes. So you'll probably see another one in a day or two, and every other day is my uploading schedule for this channel. So thank you again, and I appreciate you. So bye.